like expanding our military where we need to, making it more efficient, protecting Social Security and Medicare. The opposite has happened. Under President Obama, we saw Social Security, in effect, go down because of the inflation that was caused. Medicare has gone up because we haven't repealed and replaced Obamacare. You know, they try to say somehow I voted for a bill that never got passed and somehow that hurt people. The bill never got passed. What you're seeing right now, the destruction and the continued terrible consequences to people who are separated from their doctors, small business owners, individuals who can't get affordable health care, can't even afford to go to the doctor because their premiums are so high and their deductibles are so high. It's because we haven't repealed and replaced Obamacare. Mm-hmm. It's still out there wreaking havoc on our communities.
Claudia,
we've got to do something about that.
Claudia, before we go to the break, we only have about a minute, and then we'll take the break, and hopefully we'll get you in here. I just want to stick with farming. One more question about farming. Farm bill expiring. Are we at a gridlock over a farm bill compromise until after the midterms? I know there's still SNAP, the crop insurance is in place, but there are still those smaller, I think there are 39 or 40 other smaller programs that are in jeopardy over that farm bill. But I know it's not a big pressing issue, but it is something to look at, and I didn't know where you were as far as the farm bill goes.
Yeah, actually, we passed it once. We couldn't get it passed in the Senate, the conferees. So what happens is we pass it in the House. The Senate has not agreed to it. So once we can get an agreement from the Senate and through the conferees, we can get it passed. But it technically expired September 30th. Mm-hmm. So now we have to do an extender of some kind, or we're going to continue to leave it in place where it is until the next visit on the budget. It's too bad. I mean, there's some things in the Farm Bill that I think would be really helpful. One of the biggest lies from the Democrats is somehow the work requirements are bad. They're not. They're actually good. They claim that we've reduced the SNAP benefits. Those are what used to be known as food stamps. Sure. Not true. We are realigning that program so truly needy people are actually now getting access to food stamps, including people who are homeless and people who can never care for themselves. The best thing about this program is that it has a training component, which we've had for a number of years. The reason that SNAP benefits, they've gone down, the usage, is because we've got more people going back to work. So once you're eligible for work and you reach an income threshold, you're no longer eligible. That's a good thing to move people off of food stamps. So all this, this manipulation of what's really happening is really too unfortunate. And that's what the Democrats are bringing us. Just look at the Kavanaugh hearings, and that'll tell you the story of what we could have if they take over. All
right, Claudia, we'll step aside. We'll take our break, and then hopefully we'll get you in studio here soon, and we can continue our conversation. All right, Congresswoman.
Thank you.
You got it, Congresswoman Claudia Tenney joining us here on the Talk of the Town. It's the CBS Money Watch, the AM report coming up. Stay tuned, folks.